Okay. So how long were you guys in California? Where did you guys grow up?
Well, I was in California for all my life, really.
Yeah.
I was born on the East Coast, but I moved to California when I was like 3 years old.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was raised in California, all over Southern California, mainly in South Orange County, Mission Viejo, Laguna Beach, Huntington Beach,
Yeah.
Costa Mesa for a number of years. So California was my home.
Yeah.
You know,
what was it like growing up there?
It was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best. It was the best childhood ever. I mean, that was when Orange County really, I think, had a lot of the culture, the surf and skate culture. So like I grew up playing music and skateboarding and, you know, surfing. And so those things were just kind of a part of, I think, my identity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about for you, Nicole?
I grew up in New Jersey till I was 18, and then I moved to California. And I had kind of moved back and forth for a couple of years. But yeah, then I spent the next like 18 years in California.
Yeah.
So I would say like I'm from both places.
When did you guys notice a shift, or was there a shift in California? Because I hear this a lot, right? It was amazing growing up.
I wouldn't be able to.
I'd say I definitely noticed it more, I think, after COVID.
Yeah.
I think when COVID hit, everything, I think, started shifting after. And I just noticed that stuff just started getting way overcrowded, way overpriced. There was trash all over the beach. Like homeless guys doing drugs out in the open. And honestly, it broke my heart, man. Like, it was like really bittersweet for me leaving, because I'm a very nostalgic person. So I was very disconnected to California and where I grew up and where I lived. And one day I just kind of looked around and realized that so many things had changed, and everything that I loved about it was kind of gone, you know?
Yeah.
And I just couldn't imagine raising my kids there and expecting them to have the same childhood that I did.
Yeah.
You know, and that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to leave. And I knew Idaho was family centric. I knew I wanted to go somewhere where, you know, I felt like my kids could be safe riding their bike out front. Like, I wasn't even comfortable allowing my kids to go outside and ride their bikes. Like, it was just, it got to that point. And we just knew it was time.
Yeah.
And I would say for me, you know, I didn't grow up in California, so I didn't notice the shift. But I would say in like, you know, after COVID, probably like 2021 or 2022, I started getting, you know, this desire to want to kind of have more of like a homestead life. I wanted acreage. I just, you know, we didn't have a backyard in California. It was just like a little paved area. I wanted the kids to have, you know, a place to run. And so the last several years, I had a strong desire to start looking out of state, because I felt like what I wanted was, you couldn't really find it in California unless you were going somewhere that you didn't really want to be. So I had been looking all over in Tennessee and Virginia, and Tim would always like entertain the idea. He'd be like, yeah, like let's check it out. Let's look. We were on Zillow all the time.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he was always came back to like, I'm not leaving California. He's like, it's a nice idea, but he's like, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm like, I don't really blame you. I get it.
Yeah. What do you think caused him to feel that way? Or you can speak to Tim, but like not wanting to live.
I think it's hard to leave California because it's such a unique environment, the culture, the landscape, the beauty. I mean, they're like on the, you know,
The food, the beach.
like all of the trends start there. Like they're kind of like New York, where like they're the leaders in trends and what's, you know, what's cool, what's going on, and restaurants. And so it was the whole culture and the lifestyle that is hard to leave, because so many, I think a lot of places in between like New York and California, a lot of places kind of feel the same. And there's just such a drastic contrast of like life in California that once you're there, it's kind of hard to